Hi, I'm Emily and I make videos about minimalism, organisation and family life. Today we're going to be talking about how we wash and store our cloth nappies. We've been a cloth nappy family since we brought Violet home from hospital and it's been a great experience, so we just want to share what we do.
Nappies that we use are these Eco Naps. We started out with about 4 different brands, but now we use these exclusively because they have been so good. These are one size fits most nappies and they are doing great for us so far. They have a stay dry layer and they come with 2 bamboo inserts, a long one and a short one. Currently we are using one on top of the other and we are stuffing them in to make a pocket nappy, but you can also just clip them in and let them lie flat on top of the nappy if you feel like doing it that way. As you can see, we live in a really small house and our laundry is actually part of our bathroom, but luckily we've been able to make this space work. Over here is where we store our cloth nappies. We keep them all stuffed and folded. The plain covers we use for nighttime and the printed ones for day, even though essentially they're the same. We also have our burp cloths over here. They're just terry toweling, our washing powder and soaking powder that we use for clothes, but that does not go on the nappies. We use a dry pile system for storing our dirty nappies and that encourages maximum airflow. We hide this behind our wet vacuum because Violet had figured out that she wanted to stick her hands in there, which is just disgusting. Our changing pad just sits on top of our washing machine, which is a really great fit, and we just put her clothing for the day up the back, ready for her to get dressed in the morning. We put our nappies out for the day and also keep our cheeky wipes in our little containers here. We've got about 50 of those and they are great. And little things that we might need throughout the day, her dummy and her little silicone toothbrush. We've just put nursery rhymes up on the wall. And then these are the things that we need every day but that are out of her reach. So we use coconut oil on her bum and we've never had a problem with nappy rash, which could be due to cloth as well. Little things like a nose sucker, which she hates. Her medicines, the syringes for the medicines, lavender for the bath, and her nice soft hairbrush. The laundry sink is right next to the change pad, so we can take a nappy off, dump it in the sink, and then deal with it in a little while. We have lotion and soap dispensers here, which are really, really handy. And then we just hang up her hooded towel and her overall for baby-led weaning, which, as you know, gets very messy. Down here, we keep all our non-toxic cleaning supplies, mostly homemade, and our SARD stick, which are used to pre-treat stains on clothes before they go in the wash. Last step of the process, which is stuffing or folding our nappies. So I thought that while we did that, we would just sit down and have a little bit of a chat about what made us choose cloth nappies and how we found it so far. So our primary reason for choosing... Yeah, no, it's just you. It's fine. Our primary reason for choosing cloth nappies was the environmental impact. The average Australian baby uses, I think it's 5,000 nappies before their toilet break. And we just couldn't deal with the fact that we might be contributing 5,000 pieces of plastic to landfill, not to mention all the wipes, nappy sacks, everything else that goes along with it, when we didn't need to. We work quite hard to reduce our waste and this was just essentially a no-brainer. Another factor is cost. There is more initial outlay in buying reusable nappies and wipes,
but they pay for themselves over time. We've definitely already saved money, and Violet is not even 11 months old. It is worth mentioning with costs that you can buy cheaper cloth nappies than Econaps or a lot of the other really good brands out there. You can buy Alba's or something like that, and they tend to work well. One thing I would be aware of though is checking that your inserts are cotton or bamboo and not microfiber, because those can tend to cause leaks, and they're really synthetic. They release microplastics when they're washed. It's just not a good look. We are 100% cloth. Violet wears cloth 24/7. The only time we've used disposables was on our recent holiday, and looking back, I wish we'd used cloth because we actually did have really good washing facilities there, but since we weren't sure what we were going to have, we just did use a packet of disposable. We used 30 disposable nappies over 5 days, which was enough to make me feel really guilty. But we're heading to Queensland very shortly, and we'll be taking our cloth with us like we did the last time we were there. Yes, it is more work to use cloth nappies. We find that's not a big deal. It's probably maybe 3 extra loads of washing a week, and with a baby you do a lot of washing anyway. We've gotten used to the routine. I actually quite like folding now. I used to find it really stressful trying to keep up, but I feel like we have a good amount of nappies. We have maybe 35 nappies, which is actually probably more than we need. But now Violet's getting bigger, we just sort of sit here together and help with the nappies, and she's here making little chimpanzee sounds, and she likes to throw them around and pretend to be helping, and that's great. It's good for her to get used to this sort of thing. The only negative I can think of with cloth nappies over disposables is they are bulkier. I don't mind that under clothes. I think it's really cute, and I think the prints on these are adorable. I think they're part of the outfit in and of themselves. The only time that that's a pain is perhaps for travel, because you are packing something that is bigger and bulkier in size. But again, when you factor in cost, when you factor in the environmental impact, it's fine. Our washing machine washes based on weight, so I don't feel like it's using a ridiculous amount of water, and our house also has a 5 kilowatt solar system. So most of our washing is done using solar power, not all of it, but most of it. We do have a dryer that we use to finish off drying the inserts. These are bamboo and they take a long time to dry, and we do get wet weather. So when we have wet weather, these are really good to be able to go through the dryer. The covers don't need to go through the dryer. They dry in 5 seconds flat. They just PUL, which makes them leak proof. What do you think about using cloth nappies? Are you a fan? Yeah. So thanks for watching our video on our routine and storage of our cloth nappies. If you have any questions about cloth or would like any tips on getting started, please leave them in the comments below, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please click the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on minimalism, organisation and family life. See you next time.